How many people know the term light worker? Have heard the term light worker? Okay, almost everybody in the room. How many people know what a light worker is? Okay. Okay, yeah, a light worker. Good, 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 good. A little humor never hurt anybody. It's good. A light worker is someone who is here now bringing a fragment of light to the darkness. That's why I said you're all here on purpose today. You all have a purpose. You're all light workers. And part of your job as a light worker is to be able to unsee what's been in front of us. Because as you unsee it, you will help others to unsee it.
It's hard to do that.
It's hard to unsee it, and then it's hard
to help someone else.
Oh, okay. So let me address that, okay? Because that's really important. I'm going to address it right now. Thank you for saying it. We have all these sayings. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Jesus set a table, but you can't make them eat, okay? It's true. Those sayings come from a place. There are people who can hear you and people who cannot hear you, especially now, especially now. You do not spend time trying to convince people of your truth when they can't hear you. You move on. You allow them to be where they are. You understand that they're going where you're going. You may be halfway up the plane and they may be sitting in row 33. They're on the plane. We're all on the plane. We're all on the plane. You just have to remember that some people sit in first class and some people sit in business class and some people sit in coach, and don't judge any of them. Because the plane's all going to land at the same time and everybody's going to get off and see the same scenery. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, that's how you handle that one. Time is of the essence, because we live in a world of time. There is no time, but we live in a world of time because it's the way we manage our reality. So in our reality, time is of the essence. You can't afford, as a light worker, to waste time. You can't. You can't afford to be dragging somebody across the line screaming. I mean, you just can't. You know, right. And when someone, by the way, if anyone does CPR or life-saving, one of the first things they teach you is when somebody's trying to drown, they'll pull you down with them rather than let you save them because they're panicked. There are a lot of frightened people out there right now. And you will sooner get pulled down than they will get saved if you spend your time trying to get them to hear you. You can't do it. Bless them and release them so that they can follow the path they're choosing to follow while you follow the path you're choosing to follow. And there'll be plenty of people on the path with you that you've chosen. They just might not be the people you'd expect or the ones you had hoped would come along. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. Did you ever see the movie E.T., Close Encounters? Do you remember when Richard Dreyfuss was making the thing out of the mashed potatoes and she was carving it and they didn't know why? You're here for a reason. You didn't just, there's a lot of things you could have done today. A lot. It's a lot. And Adam's life could have taken a lot of different turns. I happen to know that he's here by default. I happen to know what happened, that Adam's here and that Jamie's not. Isn't that his name? Yeah, I think Jamie's not. Or that Mike's not. I know why they're not here. So everybody winds up exactly where they're supposed to be because the universe doesn't waste energy and it conserves and it's always moving in the highest good for all concerned. So that you're here because there's purpose for you and the universe in you being here today. And you may not see yourself as a light worker, but the information that you've been given and the information and the energy that you have brought in your being by being here was an integral part of what happened here today. Without you, you see, it would have been different.